Now, imagine you just made it out of the desert where you were stuck for 2 days without food and water. I guess at this point, your number one priority will be to find water to quench your thirst. And if eventually you do find such a place where you can buy water, I do believe you wouldn't care if the water is clean or dirty, if it has some form of coloration, smell, or funny taste. All you would care about is the fact that this water can actually quench your thirst. And at such a desperate time, even the worst salesperson in the world can actually sell you water at an exorbitant price. And trust me, you will be more than willing to pay. Why? Because at this very moment, the intensity of your need for water far outweighs your need for price justification. You see, the more a person or locality needs something, the more the willingness to buy and the less the desire to bargain for cheaper prices as long as it is within an affordable limit. Most sellers understand this principle, and that's why immediately there is a scarcity of their product or service in the market, they immediately increase prices. Yet, buyers still queue up to buy, especially when their survival or standard of living is dependent on such product or service. Now, for even smarter businesses, they don't even have to wait till such scarcity exists before they get their customers queuing up to buy their products or services. All they have to do is tap into the psychology of their prospects in order to make them feel an intense and urgent need to buy. A need so intense that it defeats their logicality of price, time, and effort. This is usually achieved by the marketing department of top organizations using the combination of the Maslow's hierarchy of need, Robert Cialdini's 6 principles of persuasion, and consumer behavior theory to tailor and market their products and services, leading to their improved sales, market dominance, and customer loyalty. You see, our brains most times cannot differentiate between a want and a need as long as the emotion of desire is in the equation. This is why people usually buy based on emotion and justify with logics. And so in order to attract more customers and increase your sales, you have to engage your customers from an emotional angle and fuel their desire for your products or services by disguising a want for it as a need for it. And to do this, first you have to clearly define who your customers are based on their geographics, demographics, and psychographics. Secondly, aside the primary need your product satisfies, you have to identify the emotional void that your brand will help fill, and then you have to design or redesign your brand to be a satisfier of such emotional need predominant with your target market. And third, you have to fill the desire for your product through subliminal marketing while creating a limiting factor which will emulate scarcity, hence leading to an increased need intensity. You see, a good product sells itself, but a well-marketed and positioned product sells itself even better. This is Bernard Akarboso, and thank you.